When Joseph Smith translated the Book of Mormon in 1829, he had no access to ancient maps, Semitic toponymy, or Middle Eastern archaeology. Yet, many of the 150 place names in the Book of Mormon match ancient naming patterns and in some cases, real-world locations discovered decades after the book was published. Here's one of the most notable examples and a few others. Nahom. In 1 Nephi chapter 16 verse 34, Ishmael is buried at the place which was called Nahom, during Lehi's journey through Arabia, marking a moment of mourning and loss for the group. The name, Nahom, is not invented by Lehi's group. The text implies it was a pre-existing name. This distinguishes it from other locations which they named themselves. In Hebrew and related Semitic languages, the root Nhm conveys meanings like to mourn or to console. This makes it highly appropriate for a place associated with death and mourning. In Arabic, the root also appears with meanings tied to groaning or sighing, again resonating with grief. Given this linguistic background, Nahom reflects its function as a place of mourning and grief. Fast forward to the 1990s, archaeologists in Yemen discovered altar inscriptions from around 700 BC with the tribal name Nhm, which matches the Hebrew consonants for Nahom. The location of Nhm fits exactly where Lehi's group would have turned east, just as the Book of Mormon describes. Joseph Smith couldn't have known any of this in 1829. Nhm wasn't discovered until over 150 years later. Here are some other significant Semitic and ancient place names. Zarahemla, a non-biblical name that follows Semitic morphology. The prefix zara echoes zara in Hebrew, meaning to scatter, appropriate for a gathering place of a scattered people. Jershan, possibly from Hebrew yeresh, meaning to inherit. Fitting, since it was land given to the converted Lamanite as an inheritance. Alma chapter 27 verse 22. Sidon, mentioned as a river in the Book of Mormon. Interestingly, Sidon is also a major Phoenician port in the Bible, known in Hebrew as Sidon. Manti, its structure is Semitic in form and has parallels in ancient West Semitic regions. Gideon, used as both a person and a city name in the Book of Mormon, mirroring how ancient peoples often named places after notable figures. Scholars have noted Semitic phonetic patterns, Hebrew roots embedded in names, place names that reflect their narrative function. That's not the work of a fabricator. So what does all this mean? It doesn't prove the Book of Mormon is true, but it makes one thing clear. A 19th century uneducated farm boy didn't pull this off by accident. Study this out for yourself. Search deeper. Only if you are seeking truth will you find it, and we believe that at this moment truth is finding you. Please continue to 31.17 Ancient Records on Metal Plates. In 1829, critics mocked the idea, writing sacred scripture on metal? Absurd, they said. But archaeology tells another story. Explore how ancient civilizations engraved their most sacred, legal and prophetic records on metal.